Alright, so I figured I'd formally tackle the subject that everyone's fucking blowing up about, that Nintendo NX is going to release in March, question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I don't care. Look, I know I just triggered half of the fucking internet again by saying that, but, I don't give a shit. If you're triggered by other people's opinions that are different from yours, then leave the video because you're not gonna like this one very much. Yeah, I don't give a shit about the NX releasing in March, and I'll tell you why that is. It's because I'd rather have a good launch library than not have any launch library at all, like with the exception of fucking Zelda releasing for Wii U and NX. And allow me to reiterate this from a bunch of previous videos I've made. I don't want them to release... I don't want this supposedly new library on NX to just be a bunch of fucking remakes either. If it's a bunch of fucking remakes, I'm just going to tell you guys to fuck off and I'm not going to buy your console. It's as simple as that. Don't just remake old fucking games. If I wanted to play those games, I would play them on the original fucking consoles, and I would play the original games. I wouldn't want to buy a new fucking console to play old games. So stop with the remakes. Stop with the cash-in bullshit. Just give us new games on new hardware, because that's what we buy the fucking hardware for. So stop doing the remakes shit. We don't care, even though I know Zelda for Wii U and NX isn't a remake, it's a new game. So in case anyone thought that I thought that was a remake, I am not that fucking retarded. I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Yeah, let's just hope to fucking Arceus or something that this launch library is not just a bunch of fucking remakes, because if it is, I'm not going to buy it at launch. I know I said that I was going to buy the console at launch and I was going to support it, even if it was even if I thought it might have been shit. But if it's just going to be a bunch of fucking remake games and cash-in sequels and shit like that, I'm just going to say, you know what? Eat my ass, because I'm not dealing with it. I'm really not. I don't want to I don't want to buy a new console to play old games. I have the original consoles to play these old games on. So don't fucking try and sway me to your new hardware just so I could play old games, asshole, because it ain't gonna work that way. But that went a bit off topic, so yeah. So yeah, apparently to Nintendo, the whole reason they did this apparently comes down to the whole launch library situation, and I respect that decision. I respect that they're going to come out with a decent launch library. It's probably not going to be a fucking Dreamcast launch library or anything, but you know, it's probably going to be a decent launch library that'll keep you, engaged until new stuff comes out. And hopefully it's not going to be a very, just boring one that you'll get sick of after a while. And I respect their decision, if it's not going to be a bunch of fucking remakes, to push the release back to March. And that also delays the new Zelda game back to March, which again, I don't care as long as the game is good, as long as the game is finished. It's not like it's Mighty Number 9 getting delayed every fucking 5 seconds, but yeah. But yeah, I don't care. Like, they can, they can delay it as long as they want, as long as they just nail it, as long as they pull it off and they nail it. Although I will draw a line, to be honest with you, if they delay it too long, or if they delay it again a couple times, then I'll be like, okay guys, that's enough, just release it. But yeah, that's my opinion on that, and that's always been my opinion on that, actually. I just don't, I've never understood why everyone was absolutely losing all their shit, like they were just, like squatting down and taking a big dump, and I don't, it shouldn't bother you that much, because, well, I know it is normal to release a console during the holiday season. I know that's normal. Again, it makes sense to me for them to delay the console to get a decent launch library out. And there might be a couple other reasons for delaying the console too. They might not even have everything down. They might still be working out bugs. They might still be doing this and that. But another reason why I think they delayed the console is because of the point that I've always brought up, and so have other people, that Nintendo releases their hardware every 5 years. Like, that's just how it's always been. They've always released their hardware every 5 years. Not on the date, but every 5 years. So, like, you know, the Wii U released in 2012. They're going to release the NX in 2017. You see what I mean? So, they've always historically released their consoles every 5 years, and I think that's a part of why they did this, just so that they can have a nice, you know, periodic release schedule, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much the only other reason I could think of as to why they would delay the console to March 2017. But yeah, again, for the 10 quadrillionth time, I don't care. I'm perfectly fine with it. And I definitely get the whole, oh, but yeah, if they released it during the holiday season, it would make more money thing. But I get that. But if they're not ready to release the console by then fine. Like, you'll live. You'll still get your precious NX. You know, yeah, they might not make as much money, but they'll still sustain themselves. It's not like if they don't, you know, release this, you know, in November or December, that they're just gonna fucking fall off the face of the earth. It's not gonna happen. I mean, calm down. It's not gonna, you know, they're not gonna fucking implode. They're not gonna fucking form into a goddamn black hole. I mean, they're going to do fine, guys. Nintendo is fine financially. If they've got enough to keep themselves running for a very good amount of time, unless they continue to fuck up and, you know, yeah, unless they continue to fuck up, really, that's just about it. But yeah, they're going to be fine, guys. They're going to be fine. You're still going to get your precious NX, and you're going to get it in 2017. So yeah, that's my opinion and my take on this whole situation. I'm expecting this video to not get very many views, and if it does get any views, I'm really expecting it to, like, I'm really expecting, like, the like-dislike ratio to be something to really gawk at, because I bet it's going to be really fucking entertaining watching everyone get triggered over someone else's opinion on the fucking internet. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.